inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Jay Happ is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable and gives his ball club a chance to win.
So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, I've never seen a team that's so inconsistent. I mean, they're dead last in average. They don't seem to hit much, so they're going to have to find some way to get some consistency in that lineup if they have any chance at all.
Starlin Castro comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, they're in a stretch right now where it seems like all the breaks are really going their way. The only trouble with that is things tend to even out over time, so we'll see how long they can keep riding this hot streak.
Brian McCann.
Classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Kevin Pillar out there in the outfield covers a ton of ground and can really go get him. What's even more exciting is to watch him dive for.
Yanks leave 1. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Michael Pineda, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got an ERA.
The Yankees get started here tonight, EK. They've been in a serious tailspin of late. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy.
Carlos Beltran will get his first shot here. Couple of fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, one gone.
Well, you don't normally have the luxury of doing a whole lot of guessing with a 2-strike count. So if you take one right down the middle on 2, probably means you were looking for something else.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira, now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike.
Once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, that at-bat was all set up with that first pitch curveball. You wonder if he got it stuck in his head that he was going to wind up seeing it again, because he was way late on that last fastball.
Kevin Pillar will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Pineda gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Russell Martin will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That's just a great job of alert base running right there. You can't just assume he's going to take third and stop there. So once that runner sees they're having trouble with it behind the plate, he just keeps right on going and scores from second base.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Beltran. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Michael Saunders will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Michael Saunders.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. In now, Jose Bautista. He'll look to bounce back after striking in that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
If you're not an absolute speed merchant on the bases, if the pitcher slide steps, he's got a much better chance of throwing you out. The defense sniffed it out right there. The slide step worked. Great throw to second base, and he's gone.
Just amazing what the
Starlin Castro will start things off here for the pinstripe.
Rather than later.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Brian McCann.
Brian McCann is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Tulowitzki for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Wow, this is a nice play right here. You've got to come out of that crouch from behind the plate. No hesitation. He knows exactly where he's going. Second base all the way, and he's able to get that 2-6-3 started.
Josh Donaldson is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Oh, my goodness. This guy is
So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Yeah, Matt, there are the numbers right there. And as of now, they stand tied for second in that category. So the staff has been doing their job all season long, keeping them in just about every ball game. And I'll tell you, it's always nice to know the pitching will keep it close until you can make some noise with the bats.
Into the seats, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Aaron Hicks is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for the Yankees. It remains 1-0. Leading off the inning, Ronald Tarayan, and they'll need.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever.
The batter, number 14.
Starlin Castro will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far. Part of the plate, 0-2.
And this is part of what.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees 0. And here is Troy Tulowitzki. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Pineda sets his sights. Here comes the pitch. Hot shot toward third. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning.
realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. I mean, he had no chance of that working out well for him.
Swinging a little blooper to center. Coming on for it is Hicks, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Third baseman, number 20.
Josh Donaldson will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point.
It's a high chopper, so he knows he's going to have to field and throw pretty much all in one motion. And he does so here to get his man. That's a nice play.
At the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup still.
Kevin Pillar steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Pineda into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Kirby Yates will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Kirby Yates.
Russell Martin will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around third and being waved on home. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run game now. And the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it. But at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
Devin Travis will step in now. He's bounced out and flown.
Look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Around third is Martin on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. Michael Saunders will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2.
I think he just released it a little too late.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Starlin dives. What a stop. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play. Oh, man, that is a thing of beauty right there. Look at him go all the way out beyond the cutout of what would be the outfield grass to grab.
Down the third baseline. And no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ball game.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. And just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Ronald Torreyes will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Oh, look at Donaldson. The throw. He beat it out.
Oh, love the effort, though.
That was a phenomenal. Edwin Encarnacion digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
For Toronto, designated hitter.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Just of swings there for the first out. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Starlin Castro will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th. High in the air out towards shallow right. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th. Want to remind you folks that coming up after the ball game, comprehensive highlights from the contest tonight as we look back on all the action.
Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
There is Travis on to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. Alex Rodriguez will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Jay Happ. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
That just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top 4-0. Good night from Toronto.